Now, Dr. Michael Armand here again, and Bernard the Barrister Bear. Hello! And this video is called Stop the Boats, because there seems to be a great concern about the number of illegal migrants entering the UK by means of small boats across the Channel. In 2022 alone, there were over 45,000 of them. And the Prime Minister Rishi Sunak made an important policy announcement on the 7th of March 2023, standing in front of a placard proclaiming "Stop the Boats," that he was introducing new legislation to do just that. And the new legislation is called now the Illegal Migrants Bill, and became an act called the Illegal Migrants Act 2023. So, what is the point of it? Well, as Bernard points out, actually the number of illegal migrants is much, much higher than this number. The 45,000 is literally almost a drop in the ocean, literally, compared to the number of illegal migrants already in the country, which is estimated at between 800,000 and 1.2 million. What about all of those? Well, even if one wants to stop the boats, how is one going to do it? Is this new legislation going to achieve the result required? I very much doubt it. For one thing, the system here is so broken that as even the Home Secretary has admitted, broken system is the way she described it, that once people set foot on British soil, they quickly disappear into the general population. And they are housed at great expense until they do so by the government, which means at taxpayer expense. There's been quite a lot of fuss about the hotels in which these people are being put up, sometimes 4-star hotels in tourist areas. Is that really necessary? Actually, not. The answer to keeping illegal migrants out is not to let them set foot on British soil in the first place. That's really the key. A lot of talk has been heard about deals with France. Huge sums of money have been paid by the British government to France to help keep these illegal migrants out of Britain. What does that mean? It means that they're in France in that case. Does France really want to help Britain keep these migrants in France? They're no more welcome there than they are here. Now, that is a complete waste of money. Instead of that, the British government should think about ways of stopping these migrants from setting foot on British soil in the first place. One way is by chasing them back across the Channel. There have been all sorts of objections raised to that, saying, oh, it's an abuse of the Royal Navy. Well, maybe the Royal Navy would be happier chasing the Spanish Armada, as it did in 1588, but there's no Spanish Armada left to do that too. Instead, we've got this flotilla of small boats. So it's in the national interest, and the Royal Navy is not at the moment engaged in war anywhere, so there's nothing illegal about that. A country can order its army, its navy, to do what is necessary in the circumstances. Push back was successfully used in Australia, pushback is the answer to that. And patrolling British beaches. Patrolling British beaches, not on the French side only. Well, fine, let the French do it if they're prepared to. I don't know how keen they are really to help Britain in this. But patrolling British beaches, that's the crucial thing. During World War II, retired people were trained up in what came to be called jokingly as Dad's Army. Well, why not have something like that again? Dad's Army. I'm sure a lot of retired people on the coast would be only too delighted to do this kind of voluntary work. Patrolling the beaches. Of course you're not going to be able to stop every boat. Of course you won't. But you'll stop some, and it'll be a deterrent to others. It's a dangerous voyage across the Channel anyway. And if people can be deterred by thinking, well, even if I reach the other side, I won't be able to land, maybe that will set them thinking. Because also, another thing is, these people, carriers, if you want to call them that, smugglers really, charge large sums of money to transport people across the Channel. Large sums. And that makes one think about something else, because we're constantly told that these people are refugees. They are asylum seekers who are actually refugees fleeing persecution in their home countries. Well, are they? Most of them are single males aged between 18 and 40. Refugees don't just flee. If a man is fleeing for his life, he doesn't normally just flee on his own. Refugees tend to be families, including women, older people, and children. Not just single males and young single males, comparatively young single males, 18 to 40. It already indicates these people are migrating for a different reason. They are economic migrants. They've got plenty of money to spend on this. So that's one thing. Also, the biggest country which is providing this cross-channel traffic is Albania, which is not a country which is persecuting people at the moment. It's considered a safe European country. So all these people bleating about, the refugees, they're not genuine refugees, these people. So maybe this will deter them. And, of course, you've got to find a way of deterring others who come by other means, come by air or hiding inside lorries. That's another topic. We'll deal with that next time. Thank you. Bye. Bye-bye.